When birds turn to crime, we are the ones who investigate and discover the truth. We are the Birds of Crime Podcast. Welcome to the Birds of Crime Podcast. I'm Logan, joined by Lucas and Aiden. This is the first episode of the Birds of Crime Podcast, and we're discussing the murder of Kathleen Peterson. On the early morning of December 9th, 2001, Michael, Kathleen's husband, found Kathleen in a pool of her own blood dead. Immediately, all eyes were on Michael. He was the last person to see her, and the police were already against him as he had wrote articles about how the county was corrupt. Kathleen was found with 7 lacerations to her scalp, yet there was not brain swelling or skull fractures. The murder weapon was determined to be a fireplace poker, as that was the closest thing that could have caused the lacerations on her scalp. Michael was sentenced to life in prison as they found blood spatter in his shorts. Although this does seem like an open and shut case, there's more to this story. Found at the crime scene in Kathleen's hand was a clump of hair pulled from the roots containing a branch and some microscopic feathers. These feathers were later determined to be feathers from an owl.
I think the owl was actually working for the government, and perhaps it was giving Michael a warning as to not expose the corruption in his country. Think about it. We already have pigeons that are security cameras for the government. Why wouldn't they make an owl camera? What if there are other cameras for specific environments? It would make sense that it would kill Kathleen as a way to send a message to Michael. The government would be worried that it would seem too coincidental that Michael writes these articles that expose corruption and then he winds up dead. So the government thought to kill his wife to scare him. If you are questioning this, think about it. Have you ever seen a baby owl?